Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to do my most loved makeup products of 2018. You guys know I don't really do monthly favorites because I feel like my favorites just don't change that often. So I didn't feel like doing a yearly favorites would really make sense. So today I'm going to bring you the things that I used the most and loved the most in 2018. This is not necessarily a comprehensive list at all. I just kind of went through and grabbed things that really spoke to me that I'm like, yes, I love using that. I love how it looks. Love everything about it. This does not, I don't think, encompass all of the steps also in my makeup process, but this is just the stuff that I absolutely loved. Not all of these products are brand new for 2018. Some of them are older releases, but just things that I really, really loved in 2018. So I also did this for my skincare. If that is up already, I will link it down below and at the end of this video. And if it is not, then go ahead and look out for that too. So let's dive right into this. I guess I will go kind of in order of how I would apply things. So I think my most loved primer has got to be the Too Faced Hangover RX. I didn't think that I would really love this because I am an oily girl, but I just feel like as 2018 progressed, my makeup tastes really changed and what I want from my makeup really changed. So I'm really just loving a more dewy skin-like finish because for my skin, matte is just not really working that well. So this one was great. I love it. I will continue to repurchase this. Let's go in with concealer. This is an oldie but a goodie. I recently rediscovered this later this year or later in the year, and it is the Maybelline Age Rewind Instant dark circle eraser thingy. I used this so long ago and then I bought it for a video that I still haven't done yet, but I love this. This is really working out great for me. I don't know why I ever stopped using it. Next up is a foundation, and it is the Tarte Confidence Creamy Powder Foundation. I talked about this, there you go, you can kind of see it. I talked about this so much because it is my favorite powder foundation, and I don't even know if you can still get this. Last time that I tried to link it for a video, it was only available on Tarte's website and not on Ulta where I normally buy it. So I guess if I go to link this and it's no longer available, I'll put that down below. Another good alternative is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Powder Foundation, the pressed one. I like that, but this one, the finish on my skin is just a little bit more natural looking than the Bare Minerals one. But there's a limited shade range in this also, so if you can't find your shade in this, the Bare Minerals is a good alternative. Another foundation that I really did not think that I would like and that I ended up loving is the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I hated the Infallible Pro Matte. It just looked so bad on my skin, but this looks amazing and I'm kind of hooked on it. It is, I think before today, because today I put on this Tarte one. Before that, for the past like 2.5 months, this is all I've been wearing every single time I go to put on my makeup. That's how much I love this, and it is amazing. I don't know why I never tried it before. Probably because I was just afraid, you know. So often we're told like, oh, if you're oily, you have to go matte. But honestly, I don't really feel like that's a very flattering look for a lot of people. You really do have to have pretty perfect skin to pull off all matte everything because it just emphasizes all the texture. So there's that. Let's see. I have a bronzer here that I love. I've had this for a while and I just kind of this year just rediscovered my love for it, and it is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. I have mine in Fair to Light. Amazing product. It just looks so good and natural. I have a blush palette that I feel like out of all of my blushes, because I'm a blush girl, I love blush. This is the thing that I reached for the absolute most this year, and it is the Ulta Beauty Peach Pop Blush Palette. It is just gorgeous. Like, these colors are stunning. And this one, like this, you can use as a highlight because I love a pinky highlight, which you'll see in a little bit. And then just the colors themselves, stunning. I love this. Next up, let's talk about the highlights, because I have 3 pink highlights that I love. And one of them is like super, super, super new to me. But from the moment that I put it on, I was just like, this is my new favorite. So we'll save that for last. My first favorite is the Lorac Illuminating Highlighter in Moonlight. This is so stunning. Let me do a little comparison of all 3 of these. So here's the Lorac one right here. Gorgeous. It looks great on my skin. It doesn't emphasize pores or anything or texture. The next one that I fell in love with this year is the Dandelion Twinkle from Benefit. Gorgeous also. I feel like I was a little bit afraid of this whenever I first looked at it, whenever it came out. And then I finally just bit the bullet and bought it, and it's just so gorgeous. It has a little bit more of a champagne pink, whereas this one is more of an icy baby pink. It just looks so good on my skin. And then, which finger? I got this one left. This is the newest one. I only got this earlier this month, and I'm filming this in December. But it is the new Too Faced Pretty Rich collection. I forget, does Diamond Fire Illuminating Highlight or something like that. But this is Fancy Pink Diamond. I love the box. It's stinking cute. But here it is. Oh, now listen, I was not interested at all in the other ones of these because they were just kind of weird colors to me. But this one, oh, it's so, so stunning. So this one is kind of more of an icy baby pink. You've got like kind of a champagne pink, and then this one is just pink pink, like pretty frosted Barbie pink. But I need to wipe this off. But look at it on, is it focusing? I'm wearing it today. It's very subtle. It's not too intense. It's hard to figure out like where the light is going to pick it up, but here it is on my cheeks. I love it. It does not look like I'm wearing like a blinding stripe of highlight, which is not what I want. I'm not about that life. It doesn't look good on me. And I know people always jump down my throat about it, but I'm too old to be walking around like a teeny bopper. I want to be taken seriously. And a big stripe of gold highlight is just not what I'm about. But that's not my life. This one is so my life. It's just gorgeous. Now, if you don't like a subtle highlight, none of these will be for you because they're all on the subtle side. But that's where I'm at in my journey. So there's that. So I want to talk about brows. This one just goes without saying, the Maybelline Brow Size Fiber Volumizer. It's my favorite. It will always be my favorite. But a new one that I introduced into my routine this year, thanks to a viewer suggestion, is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Oh, this is really, really good. I don't know why I ever like shied away from a pencil because I thought it would be like too harsh or something, but this, it looks so good. It just fills in a little bit of the areas that I have problems with, and then that fiber volumizer just tops it off. It's amazing. A setting spray that I love that I honestly never thought I would be this kind of person, but Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Who am I? Like, I've never been somebody that's like, yeah, I'm going to use Fix Plus. This year, I turned the corner and this is like my favorite setting spray. I do love the Hangover RX one, but I feel like this one is even just a little bit better. It just makes everything that I put on my face just look like skin after it sinks in. It's amazing. Again, where was I this whole time? Let's talk about mascaras. Now, mascaras is a whole thing. Like, I have done so many mascara reviews and I love so many mascaras. And of course I have my 4 favorites that are just like ride or dies. But I feel like out of all of the mascaras that I have used and loved this year, the ones that I have used the absolute most out of everything is the Monsieur Big mascara by Lancome. This is a sample size. I keep getting sample sizes, which is great, but I also have purchased full sizes of it. I have a full review on this. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but this is amazing. And I have a full review of this one. It is the Kokie Length and Volume. I love to use these two together. I'll use this one on the top lashes, and then I'll use this one on the bottom lashes because the wand is a little bit thinner on this one so that I can get in there a little bit better. This is a great combination for me, but again, that's only like dipping my toes into the amount of mascaras that I loved this year. I have some lip products that I've loved this year, and all of these I have mentioned in other videos and shown like lip swatches of in other videos and stuff, so I'm just going to gloss over them, no pun intended here, because I don't want this to be a super long video. I want you to just be able to digest it easily and get some suggestions and move on. But the Dior Addict Lipstick in Dior Kiss, it is so good. I'm wearing it today. I have a little bit of gloss in the center, but it's just stunning. It's a very like sheer berry red color. And then another one of my most worn is the MAC Velvet Teddy. I just have it in the small size. It's just stunning. I just love this. This is kind of my go-to like warm nude color whenever I need something like that. Revlon Super Lustrous and Bare Affair. Another one. This is more kind of a neutral to cool toned nude color. I just love it. It's amazing. And then the last one is a gloss. This is probably my favorite gloss that I've used all year long, and it is the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Prismatic Peach. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I love it. So last up, I have 3 eyeshadow palettes, and I'll tell you right off the bat, these are, I'm like looking over at my others and I'm like, should I include that? There's others that I want to include, but I haven't used them as much as I've used these others. And these are just my 3 most used eyeshadow palettes of 2018. One of them you can no longer get, but I'm going to include it because it's my most used, or one of the 3 most used. But if you can find it somewhere, go for it, but it is discontinued. And it is the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. I can't stop using this thing. It's just gorgeous. These are my tones. I love it. It's one of my most used. I'm not going to talk about it too much since you can't really get it, but I'd be faking it if I did not include that. Another one that you can get though is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. This took me so much by surprise. I did not think that like looking at these colors that I would love it, but I love it. The mattes are amazing. The shimmer shadows are amazing. It's great. And they also came out with like a different like Zodiac in Love or something like that. That's kind of more warm toned. I don't think that I necessarily need it, but if it goes on a good sale, I might end up getting it because this one was just so, so good. And this one you can still get, unlike the Carly Bible one. And then my last most used eyeshadow palette is one that I totally did not want whenever it first came out. I was totally uninterested. And then I got it half off on sale. And it just suddenly became like one of my favorite palettes. And it is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. I have gotten so much use out of this. The colors are amazing. They blend great. I just love it. It is an awesome matte palette. I love that you've got some cool tones. You've got some like pinky colors, some red that you don't really get in a lot of matte palettes. And then you've got your more like kind of neutral to warm tone stuff. So I love it. That is all of my most used, most loved makeup in 2018. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it gave you some good suggestions if you're looking for new products to try out or new to you products. And that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.